When the clock struck midnight last year and the fireworks lit up the sky, remember that familiar surge of motivation? We all felt it. But now, as another year closes, many of us look back and see the same old story. We failed once again. But I'm calling you out right now. It's time to try something different. It's time to use a Neville Goddard New Year manifestation routine to make sure 2026 is truly your year. We all write down our New Year's resolutions with the best of intentions, right? Get fit, start a business, find love. But let's be honest, by mid-February, that motivation often disappears. The gym membership gathers dust, the business plan gets buried under daily stress, and we slide right back into our old routines. Why does this keep happening? Why do almost 90% of resolutions fail? According to the mystical teachings of Neville Goddard, the answer is simple. You can't put new wine into old wineskins. You can't build a new life while you're still stuck in your old state of consciousness. Most traditional goal setting is all about willpower, about forcing yourself to change your behavior. But Neville taught something profound. Your outer world is just a reflection of your inner state. To change your year, you don't need more discipline or hustle. You need a complete shift in your identity. So this year, let's do something radical. Let's ditch the resolutions. Instead, we're going to use the law of assumption to fundamentally change who you are. And when you do that, the what you want and the how it happens will naturally take care of themselves. So here is your step-by-step guide to manifesting your dream 2026 using the power of the law of assumption. First, we need to understand the trap of I will and why typical resolutions actually create more lack. Before we get into the technique, it's so important to grasp why standard resolutions often block your manifestations. When you say things like, I want to be wealthy this year, or I will find love, you're speaking in the future tense. In the world of Neville Goddard, creating from the future tense is a trap. To say, I will be is a direct confession that I am not right now. You're telling the universe you lack it. Neville taught that creation is already finished. Every possible reality, including the version of you who is already fit, wealthy, and deeply loved, exists right now in the vast realm of your imagination. When you make a resolution to get something, you're reinforcing your separation from it. You are literally programming your subconscious mind with the message, I don't have this, and because the law of assumption always gives you what you are conscious of being, you will just continue to manifest the state of wanting and trying, but never actually having. The key is to stop trying to get something and start being the person who already has it. Instead of saying, I will be fit, you must assume the feeling of being fit right now. Feel the energy, the confidence, the way your clothes fit. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. When you consistently live from the end, from the state of your wish fulfilled, your outer world has no choice but to conform to this new inner reality. So, how do we do this? First, get crystal clear on what you desire. Don't just say, more money. How much? What does that life feel like? Who are you in that reality? Be specific. Imagine a single clear scene that would imply your wish is already fulfilled. Maybe it's a friend congratulating you on your new success, or you're looking at your bank account with a specific number in it. The scene should be short, vivid, and feel natural to you. Next, every single night, as you're drifting off to sleep, enter that scene in your imagination. This state, which Neville called the state akin to sleep, is when your conscious mind is relaxed and your subconscious is most receptive. Don't just watch the scene like a movie. Step into it. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, touch the objects. Loop the scene over and over again until it feels real, until you fall asleep living in your wish fulfilled. During the day, your job is to maintain this assumption. If a thought of doubt or lack comes up, don't fight it. Simply acknowledge it and gently return to your assumption. Ask yourself, how would I be thinking right now if my desire were already a fact? Then think from that state. This isn't about pretending. It's about a radical shift in your consciousness. You are not creating something out of thin air. You are selecting a reality that already exists. By assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you move into that reality and it becomes your physical experience. Want to make 2026 your best year ever? Then it's time to stop making resolutions and start living from the end. Forget about trying harder. We're going to use a powerful technique to completely rewrite your reality. Let's dive in. First things first, you can't plant a beautiful new garden on weedy, rocky ground. Before you can build the new, you have to clear out the old. Many of us drag the failures and disappointments of the past year right into the new one. We think, I failed to save money in 2025, so I need to try harder in 2026. But all that does is carry the heavy energy of failure with you. We need to prune those old, dead vines. This is a technique from the spiritual teacher Neville Goddard called the Pruning Shears of Revision. It's about changing your past, not the physical facts, but the emotional memory attached to them. Here's how you do it. First, find a quiet spot and think back on 2025. What were the top 3 events or patterns that left you feeling disappointed? Maybe you lost a job, went through a tough breakup, or struggled with your health. Now take one of those events and rewrite it in your imagination. Let's say your old reality was, I got fired in November and felt worthless. Your new, revised reality could be this. Imagine that in November, you had a powerful realization. You understood that job was holding you back, and you gracefully resigned to make space for a massive upgrade that was coming your way. Feel the relief, the freedom, and the excitement of that decision. Replay this new scene in your mind over and over again until it feels more real than the old memory. Keep doing it until the feeling of regret is completely replaced by a sense of peace or even triumph. When you revise your year like this, you're telling your subconscious mind, that failure never happened. I was just preparing for my success. You are now walking into 2026 with a clean slate, a fresh start. Now that the garden is cleared, it's time to plant the seed for your amazing new year. Most people make the mistake of visualizing what they want to happen in January or February. They see the job offer email or the first date. But we're going to leapfrog all of that and go straight to the end. This is the ultimate New Year's manifestation hack. We're going to imagine it's already December 31st, 2026. By placing your imagination at the end of the coming year and looking back, you imply that all of your desires have already been fulfilled. Here's a powerful ritual you can do. Let's call it the toast to the past technique. Close your eyes and get into a relaxed, sleepy state. Now imagine a scene. It's New Year's Eve, 1 year from now. You're at a party or a cozy dinner with someone you love, like your best friend or partner. You're holding a glass of your favorite drink. You clink glasses with them. And this next part is the most important. Hear your friends say to you, "Wow, can you believe what an incredible year you just had? You got everything you wanted. The new house, the promotion. It's been a miracle year." Now, feel the reality of that moment. Feel the weight of the glass in your hand, the pure joy swelling in your heart, and that deep sense of accomplishment. And you reply to them with a smile, "I know. It was the best year of my life. I am so grateful." Why does this work so powerfully? Because when you look back on the year as a completed success, you're not just hoping it will happen. You are remembering that it did happen. Your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between a real memory and a vividly imagined one. If you persist in this feeling, your reality has no choice but to shift and rearrange itself to match that conversation you had in your mind. So, this new year, don't resolve to change. Assume the change has already happened. Clear out the old, jump to the end, and live from the feeling of your wish fulfilled. So you've revised 2025 and you've lived in the end scene of your perfect 2026. What now? This next part, step 3, is where most people stumble. It's called entering the Sabbath. In Neville's teachings, the Sabbath isn't a day of the week. It's a state of mind. It's that deep, quiet knowing that comes after you've successfully planted the seed of your desire. Think about it this way. If you knew you were pregnant, you wouldn't wake up every single morning and take a pregnancy test just to make sure the baby was still there, right? Of course not. You'd trust the process. You'd start preparing the nursery, buying clothes, and living in joyful expectation of the birth. The Sabbath is that exact same feeling for your manifestation. You've done the inner work. Now you live in the confident expectation of its arrival. But what happens when reality looks Well, exactly the same. What happens when it's January 15th and your bank account hasn't changed or you're still single? This is the critical moment. Your first instinct might be to panic and say, "It didn't work." Don't do it. Neville taught that every manifestation has its own appointed hour. Between your imaginal act and its physical fulfillment, you have to walk across something called the bridge of incidents. This bridge can look really strange. To get that amazing new job you imagined, you might first have to get unexpectedly fired from your current one. To meet the love of your life, you might first have to get ghosted by the wrong person, which frees you up to be at the right coffee shop at the right time. These events might feel like setbacks. They might feel chaotic and scary. If you react with fear or doubt, you break the state. You fall off the bridge. But if you remain in the Sabbath, that quiet confidence that it is done, you will see these events for what they really are. Necessary stepping stones. Your only job is to stay faithful to the end scene you created. If doubt starts creeping in, just mentally replay that scene of you toasting to your success. Remind yourself, wait, I've already seen the end. I've already celebrated. This current chaos is just the messy middle. So, what's your daily routine for 2026? Do you need to visualize for hours every day? Absolutely not. In fact, Neville warned against what he called vain repetition. Constantly trying to make it happen just implies you don't believe you have it yet. Instead, your main job is to maintain your mental diet. Your mental diet is made up of all the inner conversations you have with yourself throughout the day. If you visualize success for 5 minutes in the morning, but then spend the next 8 hours mentally complaining about your finances, your boss, or the world, you're essentially canceling out your own desire. Here's the 2026 mental diet rule. Every time a negative thought or fear pops up, catch it instantly. Don't fight it, just rewrite it. So, if the thought, "I'm never going to get out of debt this year," appears, you correct it. You say, "No, I remember my toast. I remember celebrating my financial freedom. It is done. Things are moving in my favor even if I can't see them yet." By disciplining your inner speech, you are watering the seed you already planted. This new year, you have a choice. You can be like most people, relying on sheer willpower, struggling against old habits. Or you can step into your true power as the creator of your reality. 2026 isn't a blank page you have to frantically fill. It's a movie you've already written, produced, and directed in your imagination. Now you just have to walk through the scenes as they unfold. So let's quickly recap the plan. First, you revise 2025 with the Pruning Shears of Revision. Second, you construct a specific end scene for December 31st, 2026, celebrating your success. Third, you loop that scene until it feels absolutely real. And fourth, you keep the Sabbath trusting the bridge of incidents and watching your mental diet. Don't just listen to this and nod. Test it. Neville always urged his students to prove the law for themselves. Make this the year you stop chasing your dreams and start living them. So, I have to ask, what is the end scene you're claiming for 2026? Are you toasting to a new business? A wedding ring? Perfect health? Let us know in the comments below what you are raising a glass to. Happy manifesting and Happy New Year! Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the most incredible year ahead. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to help you create your dream life. See you next time.